welcome back to my channel. We are out in the garden today and we are going to be planting my salvia. Not quite sure if you guys are going to be able to hear me. The wind is like blowing probably about 20-30 miles an hour, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. But today we are going to be planting out my salvia, and while we're at it, we're going to be cutting off these beautiful blooms just to promote growth and root. Wanting to plant the Salvador blue, was it Carbona salvia? Really pretty, but as you can see, they're kind of starting to struggle in the pots, so I want to get them cut back about like that, where they'll stand straight up, and get them planted into the ground. These are going to be for my cutting flowers, also going to be what's lining this fence. So it's going to bring a lot of color and a lot of beauty, because we are going to be interplanting it with salvia and calendula. I couldn't remember what I was putting in there. So as much as this is going to hurt me to do, I know that it is the benefit of the plant, so I kind of wanted to show you guys how I was going to do that. Can you guys see right here where there's little growth? So where I cut here, all this will bush out. So this is going to benefit the plant. And here's a little bit better look right here. See how it's branching off? So everything that I cut off here, all this will branch out, and it will be really healthy and put on a lot more blooms. So right here, as much as I hate to, we're going to snap that bloom off. I'm going to try to make these all about the same height. So that is going to make this bush out and put on lots and lots of blooms. And I hate it because look how pretty. It's so pretty. But it's going to give me a lot more of these blooms for my bouquets. So let's get to cutting all the rest of them. Alright, you guys, now what we're going to do is, these holes are not quite big enough for the salvia to go in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn them, because these are 3-inch holes. So I'm going to burn them to 4-inch holes and kind of take some of the dirt off of the roots. That way these will fit in here, and I'll show you how I'm going to drill the holes to put them in and amend it. This is the size of the hoe. And this is the size that we need the hoe to be. So, and I think this is 2 to 3, and then this is 4 inches. So I've got a new torch that we're going to use to burn it, and it makes it really easy and quick. Easy peasy. There you go. So now I'm going to come in with my big auger, and I'm just going to drill the hoe down. And it's literally that simple. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on down the row, and every other hoe I'm going to make bigger, and then I'm going to drill it out and then plant our salvia. This is the daisies, and the salvia that I brought you guys along to plant. And as you can see, I hope you can see the effect that it will have whenever it's all going to be pink and purple. The purple salvia and the pink daisies. How beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back. We are out in the garden another day. Yesterday I kind of brought you guys along as I planted the salvia out. But this is what we have literally been working on most of the day. So we have lemon balm. We have our Dusty Miller. We have some of our daisies. There's a Gerber daisy, and then there's, I think, Shasta daisy. And then in the back, along the whole entire back, we have our liatris, another daisy, Dusty Miller, Rebecca. That's what this is. Look how beautiful this Rebecca is, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So these are actually for my picking flowers, but I have brought it into the landscape to bring some color. So super excited. We are in front of the potato bed. I am fixing to plant or interplant corn with our potatoes. This year I decided to put my potatoes in a raised bed and then plant corn with it. That way the potatoes would shade the ground to keep the weeds out of it, and hopefully they are good companion. Well, they are good companion plants. I did some research before I even did this, so hopefully they will help each other grow really well this year. So let's get to planting some corn. I have 3 different types of corn that I'm going to plant in this bed with my potatoes. The first one is going to be silver and gold hybrid. And then we have the Golden Cross Bantam hybrid. And then my favorite one, which are the Peaches and Cream hybrid. So we're going to actually have 3 rows that are going to be interplanted with the potatoes. This right here is my ranunculus, so these are flowers. I'm hoping I didn't get them planted too late to where they will not bloom. If not, I have flowers to put in there because they don't really like the heat. I hope that you can hear me with all the wind, but we are going to try to finish this bed out right here. As you can tell, I have beets, I have pak choy and kohlrabi all planted in here, and then I've got it to where I'm going to do a half circle of marigolds, and then a squash plant is going to go right here. Or the idea for planting my beds out like this is every one of the 4x6 beds are going to have 1 squash plant, and I'm going to be surrounding those plants with marigolds to try, I hope you guys can hear me, to try to keep and battle the squash bugs this year. So let's get to planting.
To keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on. Hit it, and I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby, put the
Alright, I hope that you guys can see that now of what I was talking about. This half moon right here is going to be where the squash is going to be planted, and then right along the back way right here is where I'm going to plant some more flowers. And then this is our kohlrabi, pak choi, snapdragons, and then 3 rows of beets that I do need to come in here and thin out. Alright, now what we're fixing to do is we are about to get right here in this bed and the bed on the other side of the archway, and we're going to start planting my peppers out. I didn't want to plant them until May, but I've had them for like a month and they are really struggling. They're root bound in the pots, and I just need to get them out, and if I have to cover them, I will. I just can't. I don't want to take the time to up pot them for like a week or two. So we're gonna get to planting the peppers right here and right there. If this wind would just die down. Like I said, I hope you guys are hearing me. So let's get to planting the peppers.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, bottle your taste. It's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose, there's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, there's no denial, I'm chasing gold.
We are out here in the garden, and you guys don't have to excuse how I look. I know I look like a total mess, but we're actually working in the rain today. I just figured it would just be better than I'm struggling being dry. So what we're going to do is we are going to fill these pots up with potting soil, and then we are going to pot the petunias on our fence line. The two colors that we're going to be putting on the fence are the, I don't know if you can see this, are the Petunia Vista Paradise, which is like a hot pink, and then of course our Vista bubblegum. So what I'm going to do is every other one is going to be Paradise and Vista. So we're going to have more Paradise than Vista this year because I just wanted a bright color. Each pot is going to have one plant, and then each of them are going to have 3 scoops of the Proven Winners release plant food. But you guys, look how beautiful this is. I am going to have to trim these all up. That way they will concentrate on getting root growth instead of putting on blooms right now. So again, we're going to have to snip them just like we did the salvia to give them a good head start. Want to give it about a 1/4 of an inch lip, anywhere from a 1/4 to a 1/2 an inch lip on the pot. That way you have room to do your watering. Now we are going to cut off all these beautiful blooms, but it's what's best for the plant. It's really been struggling. I don't know if you can see it on video or not, but these are kind of like a lime green color. Even though I've been fertilizing them, I think they have been sitting wet in the pots too long, and so I think that that's why they have a little bit of discoloration. So, and they were root bound. So getting them planted up and giving them a good trim is going to help promote root growth and get them established and on their way to becoming a beautiful line of flowers. Alright, they're all trimmed up and ready to go, so let's finish out the fence line. We are going to be starting to plant my dahlias, and this is actually 2 dahlias in one. So it is time that they get into the ground because they are going to start struggling if I do not get them planted soon. I don't know if they're all going to be able to fit in this bed. If not, I'm going to have to find a home for some of them. I've got quite a few, more than what I thought. So let's get to planting our dahlias.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
So we're going to try to go right here without causing as much damage. There we go. Good. This one. This one in the pot until I can get it there, but I just want to plant this up. Looks like I need to go just a little bit deeper. There we go. Not too deep. This is a yellow dahlia. That is called Painted Madame. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the beautiful garden to come to and look at and watch evolve. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, God bless. And I don't even know what to say.